Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a shorter video. This is going to be a weak or a beginner's guide, if you will. A lot of people in my comment section have been asking, hey, how do I make weak auras? So there's some crazy stuff you can do with weak auras. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to kind of get you just kind of into it with some easy stuff that'll actually like realistically save you so much DPS. Don't know why my guy's just like waving his weapons. Doesn't matter. So the build I'm going to be showing you it on is my Blood and Guts build. So I'll just briefly show you the weak auras. So I have one for sudden death procs, which is super nice. Also tracks my quick death haste stacking as well as this shows up. Also, this weak aura package isn't mine. I have my own weak auras. This is the build that I use the most weak auras on. It's actually from Demas. I briefly showed it in like a couple of my videos, but like these are the ones that I've made. But yeah, so like I said, tracks my slice and dice uptime, tracks my sudden death procs, tracks my quick death stacks, as well as this shows when I have max combo points. Because sometimes, you know, if the boss is too big, you can't see this or you can't see this. It's just nice to know that, you know, I'm max stacks. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Now let's show you how to actually do it. Okay, so we'll delete we'll delete slice and dice, and I'll show you how to do that. Now I don't have my slice and dice, right? So when I go to press slice and dice, it's not gonna show, right? I have slice and dice up right now. So we'll go to new. And you can do a bunch of ways to do this. So you can do a progress texture that shows like down the side if you want a little bit more, you know, show for it. I'll show you how to do this one real quick. So all you're going to do is display. If you want to choose a different one, they have a bunch of preloaded ones. You can make it whatever. I usually like to make it fitting for whatever class I'm playing. So if I'm playing like a lightning class, I might go with this. You know what I mean? But that's entirely up to you. So for slice and dice, we'll just do, I don't know, this one looks fine, I guess. We do that, right? You can change all this stuff if you really want. You can make like the one part half bigger. You can make, you know, you can resetter it, choose the background color, choose the, you know, the color of it, the width, offsets. That's entirely up to you. I usually just leave them as is, and I just make them bigger or smaller depending on what, you know, if it's important or not, right? You can also, if you want two of these, like if you have two trackers that you want to track, like on my Mana Fiend, I track like the big boy damage, spend all your shit on one side, and then like the downtime on the other side. So all you got to do is mirror, and that's it. And then you just create another one. So, and then you just move over to the other side. But yeah, so this is going to be slice and dice. So we go over here. Then what you're going to want to do is you go to trigger, and it is going to be an aura. So a lot of things in Ascension don't actually exist in the real like WoW, you know what I mean? But things like slice and dice would, right? So I'll give you an example, like heavyweight, right? If to track heavyweight, anything that's just like made up by Ascension, you're gonna have to type in the exact name of the aura that pops up here, right? And that's where you would use full scan, aura name is exactly, and then type in whatever pops up. Another example is Crimson Champion. That doesn't actually exist, right? So what I had to do was aura, full scan, aura name is exactly, and then you have to type out the exact buff that's at the top of the screen. Holy Shield, in brackets, Crimson Champion. Make sure you get capitalized everything, and then it will pop up. So if there's an aura that you want to track, just go into combat, look at the aura at the top of your screen, look at the debuff, whatever it is, and then just type exactly what it is, okay? But let's go back to the slice and dice. So what we're going to want to do, we don't need to do this because it actually exists. We just type in slice and dice, and then it should pop up. 7 matches, easy peasy. Now when we go to combat, boom, there's our slice and dice. Now this is going to tick down, right, when your slice and dice is over. Some people don't like it because it's kind of hard to tell down here how many seconds you have left on it, right? But if I go to refresh it, right there we go, it just refreshes. So now I know all the time if I have slice and dice. Now that's the little bit more of the flashy way if you kind of want to make it look a little bit cooler, I guess. But if you just want to see the base numbers, then we'll change that up and I'll show you the different way to go about it. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. They're overlapping. So we'll go the other way that's not like it shows a little bit more. So you do a icon. You can also do a progress bar that shows like the timer. I like the icon. That's usually what I use. So this is going to be our slice and dice. So we're going to name this slice and dice. Bah. And then we're going to show the cooldown of it. And then we're going to do trigger. It's going to call, like I said, what it's called, slice and dice. Okay, it's going to pop up. Now it's just going to show the exact icon of it. as well as it's going to show the cooldown. Now, if we didn't show the cooldown, it's just going to stay like this. But if we show cooldown, then it's going to do this like little clock timer thing. You know what I mean? You can also inverse it for whatever reason if you wanted to do that. That's, to me, that's really weird, but you know, whoever, to each their own. You can also increase the size of the seconds left on it. Bunch of stuff you can do with it in terms of the actual text. You can change the text name if you wanted. Like I said, this is just a base just to get you started. You can also make them only load in combat, so you don't always have it on your screen. I usually like to know all my shit at all times. You can also make like chat messages pop up. I know some people do interrupts for this. So if you interrupt something, it messages, hey, I interrupted. Don't be that guy. I'm going to tell you right now, don't be that guy. We know, okay? We know. You can also make sounds as well if you want to hook up some sounds, like a bike horn for procs. Like if you have a sudden death proc, you can make it go, let's see, now my slice of dice isn't as fancy, but it gives you more of a clear when it's going to end. You know what I mean? Like look at, like I know for a fact that it's going to end exactly right here, where the other one can be a little bit hard to read sometimes depending on the animation you choose. You can also add a timer to it as well if this is not enough for you. So see how there it honked when it's out, so it kind of notifies you when you don't have it up. So if you wanted to add that little flavor in, that's completely up to you. I feel like after a while that's going to get pretty annoying, but you know. And then you can just export the entire thing. So if you do export to string or Lua table, whatever you want to do, and then you can link it to someone or whatever. I'm pretty sure you can also link these in chat. Yeah, so if you shift left click with the thing, someone can just click this, auto link it to them, and import it for them. So if you want to make weak auras for your friends or something, you can literally track aspect of the beast. If you want to make sure that you're keeping up your damage bonus things, it can like flash in your screen and tell you that, you know, you don't have this up. Actually, let's do that right now. So let's do aspect of the beast, because I actually don't have one for that, and sometimes I do forget to put it on. So we're going to do weak auras. Okay, so let's put this in the middle of my screen because you want to have this on, right? So if it's in the middle of your screen, you know that you need to turn it on. So we're going to put it right here. Big, nice and juicy up in my face. And then we're gonna do we don't need to add anything fancy. We're just gonna make it massive. You can also change this, so you can show if you do exclamation point P, it shows you the remaining time of the timer. So this is what I was telling you about with the slice and dice. So if I go over here, right, I would do %P, and then it shows you actually the time left, like that. So now it's gonna show me the time. So you have 20 seconds left. Like I said, tons of things you can do. Also, this little eye thing shows you all of the things. So if you wanted to move any specific thing, that is an option. The way he has it here for his sudden death procs, see how it like slides in like that? So that's in the animation section, and that's just like presets. So you can do like grow. See how it like gets bigger there, as well as like slide in from the bottom. I do actually like it, the fact that he doesn't slide in from the right. So you can do that with the slice and dice as well. Animations, preset, bounce in. That's actually hilarious. I don't like anything for this one specifically, but yeah. Okay, back to, where did it go? Aspect of the beast. So if you wanted to track a thing that you should be having on, like your rock biter or your aspect of the beast, all you're gonna do, display. Don't even need to show anything. So I'm just going to make it ginormous, and then we're going to do trigger. So the order name is aspect of the beast. So it should pop up because it's a real thing. So right now, so when you first put this on, it's going to keep track of it like if I have it on. So we want to do the opposite of that, right? So we want it to be in our face if we don't have it on, right? So we gotta change that. So now I have it so that it pops up in the middle of my screen, and as soon as I press aspect of the beast, it's gone. But I don't know why it doesn't show the icon. That's the confusing part that I have right now. So I have aspect of the beast showing right now, and then you do inverse, activate when the given aura can't be found, right? But for whatever reason, it does not want to show the actual aura. So my guess is that that's the way that it works. So this is the way I think I'm going to fix it. So you go to display, and then choose an icon, and this has all the icons in the entire game. And then you would type aspect of the beast, and then click that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now look, I don't have it on. Boom, easy. It's just like that, boys. Sometimes you just kind of have to think, and then as soon as you press that, it's gone. So now every time this is off, pop-up's in the middle of the screen and not allow me to play the game until I press that button, which I think is gonna be super helpful because I forget about that shit literally half the time. So let's just go over exactly how I did that again. So make an aura, go to trigger, type in aspect of the beast, and then you want to scroll down, or whatever aura it is that you want to track. You can do like rock biter, same thing. And then what you're going to want to do, you just go down the bottom, inverse, so that it only pops up when that specific aura can't be found. And then you're going to want to go to display, choose icon. So there we go. So aspect of the beast, boom, pops up when we don't have it, gets rid of it as soon as we do have it. So that's a little nice little juicy thing that you can do. I'm going to keep this. I actually really like this. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Just a short video today. Leave a like. Maybe we can deep dive into this. Kind of, you know, I think just these couple little tricks is actually going to make or break you, honestly. Like, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, you suck if you're not running weak auras, because you don't. Obviously, people click. All right, let's be honest. But this is gonna help you. It's gonna save you so much time. Like, I can just, oh, there's a sudden death. Boom, done. You know what I mean? I didn't have to look down here. I didn't have to look up here. Also, sometimes there's just so many things that it's hard to see. So now I know. You know, oh, I got slice and dice up, and it's gonna be over in 12 seconds. Oh no, there it is. Refresh, easy clap. It's gonna save you time, baby. It's gonna save you time. Get a little fancy with it, add like, you know, little animations that come in, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, comment, maybe I can help you specifically, but that's how I make my weak auras. So I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.